Hello, guys. I am your host, Rachel Ferguson, and we are going to be starting today's podcast on college life. Today, we are looking into the confident and kind community. This group is all about spreading positivity and helping others reach their optimum level of confidence. Part of growing up is discovering your identity and purpose in the world. With this group, I've witnessed countless comments of women embracing and supporting one another. People post and share their insecurities and experiences through life without running the risk of judgment. This group has created a safe haven for many of its members and to reassure and find themselves. As it is described in the group, the path to self-love is not a linear one. It is a journey that may be full of highs and lows, twists and turns, uncertainty, and mistakes. Another movement the confident and kind community advocates for is living unfiltered. Essentially, unfiltered is without any Photoshop alteration that conceals one's identity. With this community, individuals are encouraged to embrace themselves and be confident with their bodies. It is not shame to Photoshop oneself in their pictures, but it is the reason behind the Photoshopping that is questionable. There are so many apps nowadays that can make you appear thinner, taller, and even younger. There is nothing wrong with that. You do what makes you comfortable, but people are encouraged to love every part of themselves, including the perfect imperfections they are insecure about. Additionally, one of their goals is to build new standards while tearing down dated ones that are harmful to others. In history, people of color have been ridiculed for their appearance, and the confident and kind community is one that is trying to embrace diversity. If we were all the same, then we would be nothing. If we were all the same, then there would be nothing to be cherished. Our differences are what make us unique and should be celebrated. I personally have had troubles in the past with these topics. Disgusting, ugly, fat. These are all things that I've been called throughout my life. There comes a time when the voices get in your head and tear at your self-esteem piece by piece until all that's left is a shell of a person. Girls are very impressionable from a young age, and it can be very hard trying to fit in a society that deems you unworthy. One of psychologists that I really like, and he has a lot of interesting philosophies in life. Maslow's hierarchy states that in order to be motivated in life, we must satisfy our need for love and belonging before we can build our own self-esteem. From a young age, people are constantly comparing themselves to others, trying to fit in what society dictates to be a picture of beauty. This, in turn, makes individuals feel inferior to their peers and are ostracized for who they are. People are constantly pressured to act and look a certain way to fit in to stereotypical standards. With the confident and kind Facebook community, their agenda is to help people overcome these stigmas and embrace themselves. Now, I also have their motto within their website. So the purpose of this group is to create a positive space where we can support and encourage each other on our journeys to confidence and body positivity, form friendships, and find community. My team and I want to make sure we're facilitating a place where this can happen, and will continue to take your suggestions and feedback on how to improve this group. They also say fitness and health posts are welcome. Many of us use exercise as a way to celebrate our bodies, connect with them, and be active. I do ask, however, that conversations about how to lose weight and or food restriction be kept off this group. This group is not intended to be a weight loss group, and giving advice or offering tips on such can be potentially harmful to members looking to use this group as a safe space and build confidence. Now, this group was created by Sierra Schultze, age 24, and she is popularly known for being a beauty YouTuber. And she created this group in the hopes of spreading that positivity and helping other people along their journey. Along with not being a fitness group, many people often find that through diet culture and different things, it can form unhealthy habits when people that are not necessarily professionals may state things like, oh, don't eat carbs. Hey, this diet is magic. Well, people start to get ideas in their head that it's a simple fix when really it's hard work over time that is just little habits changing throughout your life. Now, today, I also have with me Meagan Diaz, and I will be interviewing her today. All right. Hello, and thank you for coming here today. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, no problem. Hi, I'm Meagan Diaz. I'm 23, and I'm a member of the Confident and Kind community on Instagram.
All right. Now, I'm just going to ask you a series of questions. I don't want you to feel pressured in any way, so we can go at your own pace.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
And first question. In your own words, what is the Confident and Kind community, and why did you choose to be a part of it?
All right, so this community is all about creating a fun and safe place for women to build their confidence. We really try to support one another, and I wanted to be a part of this community because growing up, I always struggled with lack of confidence and self-image issues that led to really unhealthy habits and not really taking care of myself. So when I found this community, I felt supported and comfortable in my own skin.
And how do you interact with the Confident and Kind community? What necessarily is your role?
So as a member of the community, I engage in posting, commenting, and sharing stories. In the beginning, I mostly sat back and observed the information by receiving advice from others, but now I am much more engaged in commenting, supportive messages on other girls' posts, and also openly sharing my experience with confidence struggles.
That's amazing. So, what does a typical day-to-day post on the Facebook or Instagram page look like?
Okay, well, it can range from an inspirational post of the day with either a quote or a message board of positive affirmations, and then there are the people that post a picture of themselves to showcase a new outfit or their mood of the day, and others will comment on their post to hype them up and shower them with compliments.
And how would you say this community has changed you? Do you like who you've become?
Oh, I definitely do love the person that I have become with this community. 13-year-old me would be shocked at how far I've come. I'm way more confident in myself and my appearance. I am a much more positive and outgoing person, and I'm an active member in a community where I can help new members on their own journeys.
Wow, I think it's absolutely wonderful how you build each other up and support one another. What would you say to a new member like myself who wants to be a part of the culture but doesn't quite know where to start?
Okay, well that's a great question. I would say welcome and just feel free to express yourself here. Nobody's going to judge you. We want to help support you just one step at a time.
All right, and lastly, what would you say is a future goal for this community to accomplish?
We really just want to change the culture around typical beauty standards. Plus-size bodies are beautiful bodies. Cellulite, acne, and body hair are all normal and shouldn't be some taboo that you have to hide. This community wants to embrace diversity and support everyone to help them become the best versions of themselves.
All right, that was beautifully said. Thank you so much for all of your feedback. I really appreciate you coming here today.
Sure, no problem.
High five! All right, and additionally, some of my findings throughout this research in their literacy practices, I really noticed how it is so important that this community is very sensitive with their content. They are very kind and active in supporting one another with positive affirmations and encouraging one another to be their true selves. It's really important with this literacy that they share and openly communicate with one another, which is really an amazing trait to have. I really enjoyed researching this community, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's content. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.